Hello buddy, Crow back again, and I'm going to be talking about Pinbox 3000 again. If you don't remember, early last year, I wound up buying the Pinbox 3000. It's like a cardboard, build-it-yourself pinball kit, and I saw them at one of the pinball expos. And then later that year, I actually got a 2-pack. Actually, it wound up being a Christmas gift. And then early last year, I wound up building them. I have 2 of these. I have one of them at work, one of them here. I only built 2 playfields. So you can see this one is kind of based off of the Atari 2600 video game, video pinball. Because really that's all I can really think of. And then I did have another one that had like kind of a bottle thing, so, and you just hit the ramp and it kind of goes in the bottle. But I never really did anything after that. I really didn't sit down and kind of plan out a playfield or anything. In the meantime, on the Pinbox 3000 website, go check out their websites where you can buy all of this stuff if you're interested. I noticed that they had, they're kind of like these templates that they kept showing off. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. I kind of wish I had one of those. And recently they had put up on their website, I think when I say recently, it was sometime this year, I think. I don't exactly know when they came up, these things that they called game changers. And they have 3 of them right now. And they're basically kind of like the playfields that you could just kind of build yourself. They give you all the tools you need to build them. And I went on their website. I saw that I got an email from them, kind of like one of those, oh, here's what's available now. And they showed off these 3 game changers they have available. And I noticed that it was like around Black Friday I saw this, and they were offering free shipping on them. And they were $20 each. And I figured, you know what, that seems pretty interesting. $20, I'll put down $20 and see what I get. And did that. And I got in the mail this. It's a big... So I didn't know exactly what I was going to be getting. I knew I didn't know if I was going to get just the tools to build put on a playfield I already have, because I do have 2 blank ones still. Or if I was going to get the whole playfield. I didn't know exactly what I was going to get. I just knew I wasn't going to get a whole thing. In fact, they were telling me after I ordered, it's like, you do realize this isn't the whole thing. I was like, I know. It's just the kit or whatever. So I kind of just opened this up to see what was in here already, but then I kind of put it back in and I saved the rest of it for this video. So let's really see what's in here. Let's slide all this out. I gotta say, shipping took maybe a week or 2. I think more closer to 2 weeks than 1 week. So yeah, let's see here what we got. So it's all this pre-printed stuff. A lot of it's pre-printed, and it's good because my, as you can see here, my painting ability kind of sucks here. I mean, what I did was I just painted here, and I kind of like printed out some stuff, and I pasted, directly from the game. So we got some business cards here. Let's see here. Also, this is the one I bought, the Glorkian Warrior. There's 2 other ones. I don't remember the names of them offhand, but the Glorkian Warrior seemed like the most interesting to me. And, by the way, what I like to do is like the one at work. I like having it on my desk and people come in and they kind of mess around with it. I mess around with it. It's actually really good. Kind of like almost like a stress reliever type of thing, just to, bounce around, the few marbles or whatever on this thing. Yeah, without actually having a pinball machine in my office. So this is Glorkian Warrior GameChanger Series 1. Scan the QR code below to watch the assembly video and properly construct your Game Changer playfield. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't know. I didn't know where the instructions would be. Would I have the instructions here? But it looks like there's a QR code I can scan and kind of watch a video to put this together. It looks like there's a lot of bits and pieces put on here, including a ton of new marbles, because I remember you got 3 marbles with each of these, but this is like, oh, I think that's because this one has like extra, like lock, I don't know, I'm not really sure, but it looks like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marbles in here. There's a pencil, rubber bands, there's a golf tee, some more of these clips to put together some of this stuff, and of course we've got some the stickers or whatnot to stick on the playfield and whatnot. This just seems like some like clear plastics here. Again, here's the playfield that we will need to kind of etch out of here. And again, more graphics. This is more of a thicker cardboard. Looks like that was coming loose there, so it's all pre-cut. You can kind of punch this out, but I should actually go get a scissors or a knife or something like that, sharp knife to do that. And it does look like we do get another playfield with some additional graphics on it showing where the placement of things will be. So what I am actually going to do, I'm not going to make this a like how-to video. I'm not going to walk you through step by step, but instead I might just fast forward to where I get this all built. All right, I'm finally done. Here is the Glorkian Warrior completed. I didn't know what to expect. And what kind of threw me off was when I started to build the playfield, it was different. They obviously have changed the whole process they have of building this. Oh, not completely, but they did make it easier to build, you know, the Pinbox 3000, you know, from the beginning. Because as I got the playfield, I was like, oh, I have to build the playfield again. I don't remember how to do that. Went to their website, and they had a video up. And I knew they had kind of an updated Pinbox 3000, but all of the cardboard pieces now had like printing on it that said, oh, this is what you got to do. You got to fold this, you got to do this. There's a slight, you know, changes in here where you know stuff to store stuff on the playfield. I won't go into that. But, you know, just going step by step through the video, I only needed to do playfield part. It's an hour-long video, and the last part of it is just the playfield, building the flippers and everything. That's the part I needed to do. You know, the video, let the video play naturally. That was just doing step by step alongside the video. And it's the same thing for the playfield itself. Now, I was mistaken. I thought it was like all stickers, but there is one sticker sheet, and the rest of it kind of is some of the stickers use like tape to tape there, but basically let the video play, and I was going step by step alongside with the video, and very easy. There were a couple times I had to backtrack in the video, and that's only because I was looking away, and while I was doing something I was like, oh wait, what did I miss? What did he grab there? And I just kind of did that, kind of played that. There was no instruction sheet, as it were, included in here. It was just watching the video. But if you do get a Pinbox 3000, that video I was watching, he was referring to an instruction sheet. So there's an instruction sheet with that. But yeah, overall, this looks really good. You could almost take this apart if you want to reuse the playfield, because it's not stuck on there too permanently. It's just some taping some stuff on. But yeah, this looks really good. What I'm going to do is actually kind of, you know, point out some stuff on the table. I'm going to change the camera angle here, and then we'll play a little bit of it. I actually was messing around with it just a little bit right when I put together. I saw a potential issue with this, but nothing that can't be corrected. In fact, a lot of this stuff, there's some extra pieces here. It's like, you know what, play the game however you want to play it. You know, put this little thing on there if you want. Here's a little rule sheet. You know, put whatever rules you want on there. Obviously, there's nothing electronic in this, although they do have a kit for that. But let's look at this a little bit closer. All right, here he is, the Glorkian Warrior. That's the glare from the light of it that I'm using here. Most of this was not stickers. The only things that were stickers on here are this back box here, and this part here that I've kind of posted on there. Now that's not actually part of the playfield, so if you do stick this on, it is kind of permanent on this if you want to interchange. So if you wanted to use GameChangers on the same Pinbox, you might be only stuck with one sticker set. Now this part can be taken out. You could actually make it double-sided. You could put something on the other side if you wanted to. But for these GameChangers, I almost recommend having more than one Pinbox, although, you know, the rest of this can just come out. Oh yeah, the flippers, these tongue things, they're stickers too. There was a little bit extra left over that you can use. I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, the build is a little bit different. If you notice, there's a little slot here. That's because the newer Pinbox has a hole here for a supposed coin slot. I don't have that, so I just kind of left with that. Actually, I could fill that in. There's actually the remnant of the green sticker. I can kind of just fill that in. I probably am. The other new thing that wasn't on here is this is the coin slot. That's where you could store like extra marbles or whatnot. That wasn't in the original pin box. And of course, this is the hole where you would drop the marble and shoot it up. The one issue I had was when you shoot it up, there's this little ramp here. One time I shot it and it just kind of went way off. We'll see if that's a major problem or not. If it does become a problem, if it happens often, I could actually build a wall here to prevent that from happening. Yeah, this is a pretty fun table for being cardboard. You know, you try to catch it in the little guy's eyeballs. You can make that worth some points. You throw it in his, you know, he's got his little mouth there, and then it comes around. I think that's what kind of drew me to this particular GameChanger when I was looking at it, the fact that there's a little hole there. And then there's, you know, losing the ball. If you shoot it too far up there, it actually just drops down and comes back out there. And the same thing over here. I think I might have, did I rip? No. I thought I ripped that for a second. No, that's the way it's designed. I was like, did I rip that and I even realize it? But it actually, if you manage to shoot it and it goes in the hole there, I don't know, you can make that worth bonus points or whatnot. If you notice, there's all these little holes there. When you start the game, you could actually leave marbles in there to begin with. And if you knock them free, you get some multi-ball there. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is, I think I managed, oh yeah, here's like some extra cardboard pieces. I don't know, they said to stick make a hole in the board and have this guy a little sticking out. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Little game tokens for, you know, for accomplishing things, I guess. And then the rule sheet where you could print out stuff. And I guess you could kind of affix this to the front here, kind of like that. Yeah, it provided everything. I brought out my knife to cut stuff out, but I think they did a really good job, you know, with the punch process, and I didn't need to use it. I wasn't worried about ripping anything. This cardboard is actually really, it's not as thick as this cardboard, obviously, but this paper is really thick. I'm not worried about that being damaged at all. They even gave clear stickers here. You really can't see them, but because if you're playing this, it's your thumbs on there. You're not worried about ruining the artwork at all. So I'm going to set the camera up. We'll play a little bit of this, and I'll call it the video. So yeah, here's the angle I'm going to be using. And before I even start playing, I just want to say that the guys at Pinbox 3000, I think, have done a really good job on this. I'll probably buy more GameChangers in the future. At least one other one, and then if I want to get the third one, I'll probably buy another Pinbox for it, or maybe a double set or something like that sometime in the future. Just need to have the little bit of cash for that. But oh yeah, they did include a whole bunch of marbles. They didn't mention it. Also, I forgot to mention it, even though you probably saw it. Lots of leftover pieces and rubber bands. So you know, rubber bands wear out. You got some extra rubber bands. There's a whole bunch of extra clips which I didn't get with the original box set I got. So maybe they give you a whole bunch of extra clips to work with as well. I noticed this plunger was way different as well on, from the one I originally had. But let's play this. They give you like, well, at least I got 9 marbles with this. So let's try this out. So it comes around. Of course, it plays a little bit faster. I got the one free there, so you get the 2. I mean, this is great for, you know, non-electronic pinball machine. You know, something very little to mess around with. This will definitely be a really great addition to my office. I know a lot of people that want to play this. I wonder if I can get it up there. I haven't even got anywhere close to that guy's mouth. Oh. So, I mean, you can keep track manually. That was one ball. But once already, I had the ball leave the playfield. Oh, it caught it up in his eyeball. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. So that could be worth bonus points if you don't even play. I like just messing around with this. You're like, oh, look what I did. I like that. Like I don't really need to keep track of points. You just keep playing until you get tired of playing. That's the way I like to do it. But yeah, I am very impressed with what I got for the money. $20. You know, plus the cost of the pin box. Check out their website. I don't know what their prices are offhand. I think the double set Pinbox, when I bought it, was like $80 for 2 of them. But I can't remember. Prices might be different. Oh, I just like, hey, that one just kind of came off and like, oh, look, that went down there. But it jumped off, went over here. Oh, this came off a little bit. I'll have to fix that up a bit. What happened there? I should put more tape on these, I think. Yeah, the tape is come off. It's on there again. Maybe I didn't press down hard enough when I put the tape on there. But yeah, it's no big deal to go back and fix things. The tape actually seemed to be pretty sturdy, and it doesn't seem like it'll tear if you need to undo it. I don't know if I'd recommend redoing it, but this whole part here, I kept putting it down lightly and I was able to pull it back up. Still didn't get it exactly perfect. I'm just trying to get in that guy's mouth. That's a kind of a tough shot. Ah, it went in his mouth. Nice, I'm happy. But yeah, this is great. It would have taken me forever to build something like this, and I probably wouldn't be as good as this at all. I mean, if you go back to the original video, you can see the 2 that I made. One of them, the Atari one, is just for looks. That was kind of nostalgic on my part. And the ramp one with the tube, that was kind of almost an unfinished idea. It was just something I wanted to try out. But this is great. I'm going to take this to work, put it in my office, and people are going to love this at work. I mean, just the one with the ramp and the ramp in the bottle. I just kind of realized now that my shoulder might be in the way. I'm kind of standing up, hunched over, playing this. Because the table, it's a little bit too high to sit and play at a table. I guess it'll be fine to sit and play at a table like this. The table height's like actually kind of odd. But yeah, this is great. I can't get enough of this already. This is fantastic. I'm really going to have to check out those other ones now too. And I don't know if I should just buy both of them at once and then buy another Pinbox later. Because again, you know, I can see where people might balk at the price of the Pinbox, but honestly, for what you're getting, I think it's a really good price. $50 for one of these, and then additional $20 for one of these GameChanger things. So this, in essence, would be like $70 what you're looking at here. And that's only if the price is still $50 for the Pinbox. Honestly, I can see where people say, I could just build it yourself. Well, yeah, then build it yourself. Do it yourself. But $50, and you're getting something that's kind of, I say professionally made. Yeah, I mean, it's all pre-cut. It's like a kid. It's a fun thing to do. I could go, I'm just talking forever because I can't stop playing this. Oh, look at that! Both eyeballs. Even though I wanted to go in his mouth again. That was the main reason I bought this. Oh. Okay, let's stop there. I'm very happy with this. And this took me maybe an hour. Well, because I had to go back and watch the videos and stuff, it probably took me an hour and a half to put the playfield together, put everything that was in the kit together. I'm very happy with what I got. And I'll probably be getting more stuff from Pinbox 3000 in the future. And if I do, I'll probably make a video of it. So thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.